The man suddenly realized, in fear, that the flight he was on was number 1015, and today's date was October 15th. Even the departure time had been delayed from 9:30 to 10:15. That was way too many coincidences. Adam felt a chill of unease, so he asked the captain about it.
Good flight today?
Very good.
Finally, Adam relaxed and went back to his seat, but before he could sit down, a strange man gave him a nod. Adam nodded politely in return. Then he noticed something in the seat pocket ahead, an MP3 player, and it was playing a creepy story about Flight 10115. It's the very flight he's on right now. Curious, he put on the headphones. The story described exactly what was happening right now, the flight attendant giving the safety demo, and the heavy rain outside. Adam lifted the window shade to check. Sure enough, it was pouring. Then the MP3 said that in 1 hour, the plane would vanish from radar and never reappear. Adam chuckled nervously, but suddenly the plane jolted. Luckily, it was just takeoff. Right after, the MP3 shifted to a plane crash mystery. The first thing it mentioned was Captain Donald, and right then the captain came on the intercom. Adam quickly turned to the passenger next to him. "Is the captain's name Donald?" he asked, but the man just looked confused. He hadn't been paying attention. Adam couldn't hold it in anymore. He told the guy about the creepy MP3 and tried to get him to listen, but the man stood up and walked off in disgust. So Adam had no choice but to put the headphones back on. The recording continued. At 10:21 a.m., a bird would hit the plane, and just then the time hit 10:21, followed by a loud thud. Adam shot up from his seat. He yanked off the headphones in panic, terror rushing through him. He ran to the bathroom to calm down, but the flight carried on smoothly. None of the other passengers had noticed a thing. Adam started to wonder if he was losing it. He buckled his seatbelt, then rang for the flight attendant to ask if a bird had hit the plane. The attendant snapped, "There are no birds at this altitude." Adam pressed him to confirm with the captain, but the guy told him to keep it down. The back and forth drew annoyed stares. Just as the attendant left, the man who had nodded at him earlier suddenly slid into the seat behind him. He said he was sure a bird had hit the plane. He claimed he used to be a pilot, had even worked with Captain Donald, so he knew these things, and the crew usually doesn't tell passengers. His words set Adam on edge again. He put the headphones back on and kept listening. The recording said the plane would vanish from radar at 11:15. It was now 10:30. Time was running out. Sweat broke out across his forehead. He knew he couldn't just sit there. He had to look for signs of trouble. The MP3 said every disaster leaves clues. Sometimes it's mechanical failure, sometimes a cabin fire, or even unstable signals from a thunderstorm. Just then, Adam spotted two passengers watching a live stream. He rushed over and told them to shut off their phones. They shrugged, said they were on airplane mode, and brushed him off. He put the headphones back on. The recording seemed to know he'd found nothing, and kept narrating like it was guiding him. It said there was an air marshal on board, protecting a witness about to testify against the mafia. The mafia, it warned, would do anything to stop that testimony, maybe even sabotage the flight. Adam's eyes darted around. He spotted two tough-looking men at the front. He quietly told the attendant he needed to speak to the air marshal, but she had no idea one was even on board. Those kinds of ops weren't shared with crew. Adam thanked her and turned back, but as he passed Berman, it suddenly hit him. He convinced Berman wasn't a pilot at all, but the air marshal himself, but Berman denied it. Adam realized he had no choice. He'd have to act on his own.